Welcome back to LHS Season 5, Episode 2, the Homecoming episode. Now to the story about the Homecoming Court.
That's good.
I was really surprised and really excited, but I was glad to follow in my mother's footsteps because she was queen here in 1974. Her name was Margie Branham.
Congratulations, Sarah. Coming up next is a story about the homecoming game itself. Great job, Loudon. Next up is our coverage of the homecoming festivities, including the pep rally, the dress-up days, and the float.
Friday we had a pep rally and it had a lot of Olympic-style games, and here's a quick montage of that.
of it when they were over here. Come on, Maryland! Jesse, let me in here. Let me in here. Hey, back up, back up. Hey, hey, hey.
Our football team's off to a great start this year. We're 6-0, and we actually won on homecoming week, which is actually great. Thanks for tuning in to LHS News. Hope to see you next time.